What up, folks? Welcome back to the Jiu-JitSul Project. Let's tap in. Today, I'm thinking about motivation, like staying motivated in training and, you know, obviously experiencing different levels of adversity, whether it's injuries, health concerns, or just struggling with training and actually getting there and feeling like you're developing. I think we all have growth spurts, right? I think I've experienced them, and I think right now I'm going through one because it seems like, not just after promotions, but like after a certain amount of time, like I feel like there's a plateau. Um, and then it feels like not that things aren't working, but it's like I'm trying to find my groove, like, or maybe I'm experimenting with certain techniques and I feel like I'm just getting stopped and things aren't coming together. And I often find that I'm in places where I'll get really comfortable with some things for a while and I want to stick with them, but then I want to explore and try something new. So then I'm like in a position where I feel like I need to hold on to certain things, but at the same time, I feel like I need to explore and expand my game so that I'm not, like one sided. And I've talked to my coaches about some of this, and I get the input that I obviously need to hold on to the things I'm comfortable with, but exploring is part of that process. And I'm just wondering, like, how are other people doing that? And for me right now, in that growth spurt, I feel like I'm comfortable in terms of enjoying the training, but I've been doing it just long enough to say, you know what, this is part of the process. I've had this feeling before where I'm like, you know what, this kind of sucks. Like, these moves aren't working. I'm getting caught. I'm making like goofy mistakes. Like, I'm slowing down, but like, just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just goofing off because I'm purple belt now, told you. Um, and maybe there's a little bit of that. I'm just kind of like, I'm not worried about it. But I'm also in the back of my mind thinking about jumping back out there to competition as soon as possible. And I know there's a difference in the skill set and range. So in terms of how I level up or how I've leveled up versus my peers, competition is a good way. I might be doing really good in the gym or against other gyms, locally, but at I don't know, grappling industries or Naga, or haven't done IBJJF yet, but that's on the list, or even PBJJF, or some of the other competitions like Fuji Sports has one I haven't tried yet. So I'm really wondering, like, well, how am I going to level up? Like, how am I going to measure up against my peers? And the cool thing is just the experience itself. Like, of course, I'm nervous, but that's really motivating me to get out there. So I'm wondering if part of that frustration in the training is just, or not frustration, just that discomfort is that I know, like, deep down inside, I'm like, like, this is going to be tough. So I really got to stick it out. I really got to, like, explore and make sure I'm not one sided. I notice, like, there's certain positions I like to play. Obviously, we all have them. I like open guard. So what I'm doing now, instead of just playing open guard, I'm doing more stand up. Like, I'm trying to, even if I get it to a position where I normally play open guard or try to work on triangles or something, I'll try to make space, stand at the base, and pop back up. So then I'm getting used to working in a different zone. Because competitions, it's different. And being an open guard player, in competition, I rarely end up there, or at least I don't go there on purpose. If I end up in open guard, it's because someone put me there. Like, some wrestler or somebody really good with takedowns hits a double or something, and I get down there, or I do a takedown and maybe miss a position, and there was like a scramble, and somebody gets to the top position, and then I have to like regard. So a situation like that. So I'm just wondering how that's gonna play out, but I'm really excited. But for you, my followers and followers to be, are you having growth spurts like that? Are there things that you're experiencing, and how do you handle them? And also for coaches who can give guidance, especially in the comments, and for up and coming jujitsu folks like me and my peers, what do you recommend? Like, is that the right mindset to kind of just stick it out and keep exploring, or should someone in this position and this sort of level of experience be focusing more on a specific set of moves and just working with where we're comfortable? So let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Always a pleasure. And we will see you on the next podcast. Till next time, tap in.